God's advice today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "My dear child, listen to me, for it was not by chance that you arrived here. It wasn't luck, it was care. Every step you took was guided with tenderness, even when you thought you were lost. I saw you when pain tried to dim your light and you walked among emotional ruins trying not to collapse. I was there, holding your tears before they touched the ground, because no pain of yours is unknown to me. When you believed no one noticed your effort, I silently celebrated your resilient heart. Are you seeking a deep spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, while blessings pour upon you daily. All of this begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take on this journey not only blesses you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings this valuable content to you. Don't wait any longer to begin this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and begin your path toward a fuller and more abundant life. When the silence of the world hurt you more than harsh words, I made myself present in the invisible, whispering hope amid the chaos. You are not an accident, you are purpose. You are not chance, you are plan. It was my hand that brought you here. The Lord makes firm the steps of the one who delights in him. Though he may stumble, he will not fall, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. Psalm 37 verses 23 and 24. So do not ignore this whisper that now touches your heart. It is the echo of my love, calling you back to where you always belonged, into my arms. Because even when the world turned its back on you, I never left. My care for you is constant and eternal. Comment, God's love is my shelter in difficult days. I saw your silent days, your restless nights, the moments when your soul could only whisper my name through tears. Nothing went unnoticed before me. I heard you, even when you thought you were speaking to the void. Your cries were gathered like precious jewels, and now it is time for answers. Not just any answer, but the kind that changes paths, renews breath, and confirms that I am God with you. My silence was never absence, it was preparation. Because everything has a purpose, even the waiting. And now, as a faithful and just Father, I come to embrace you with my voice and remind you, I never stopped being by your side. Comment, God's silence is not rejection, it is construction. You asked for direction. You asked for light in the valley, a word that would reignite hope. Today, I give you more than that. I give you certainty. Because the time of confusion is over, and now is the time for clarity. You are not lost. You are being led by an invisible hand preparing everything behind the scenes of eternity. Commit your way to the Lord, trust in him and he will do this. Psalm 37 verse 5. This promise is not just a beautiful verse, it is a living truth over your life. While you walked without seeing, I was working in the unseen, building answers that exceed your prayers. I marked this moment. It wasn't coincidence. It wasn't luck. It was my plan, my will, my time, and God's timing is always perfect. Comment, I trust in God's love, He is my refuge. Child, even if your eyes don't perceive it, there is a heavenly movement unfolding in your story right now. A move that breaks barriers, shatters chains, and transforms pain into testimony. You thought you were stuck, thought everything had stopped, but no. I was writing the backstage of your miracle. Call to me and I will answer you and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know. Jeremiah chapter 33 verse 3. You prayed, you cried, you persisted, and every seed sown in secret is now blossoming in the soil of faith. You won't understand everything now, but you will feel the peace that surpasses understanding, and that will be the sign that I am guiding you. My work goes beyond logic, and what I am about to do will be so great that even those who doubted will see my hand upon you. Comment: God's promise is greater than any doubt. You've been carrying more than you should, trying to hold everything up with your own hands, trying to be strong for everyone. But, child, that's not what I called you for. You were not created to live exhausted. I am the one who sustains you, who lightens your burden, and who cares about every detail of your journey. Come to me with your weariness, with your secret pains, with your unspoken tears. I know everything going on inside you. Those wounds you hide even from yourself, I've seen them, and I want to heal them. Enough of merely surviving in a world that tries to harden you. I called you to live, and to live abundantly, with purpose, with freedom. True strength lies in recognizing that you need me, and I am here, arms open, ready to renew you. Comment: God is the rest my soul longs for. Remember that night when you woke up not knowing why? Your heart heavy, your soul uneasy, and still, you whispered my name softly, unsure if I'd hear. I did. Every syllable, every tear, every silence. I was there beside you, even when everything seemed too dark. I saw your wet pillow, your inner struggle between giving up or pressing on. And today, I tell you, you did well to keep going. I honor your endurance, your faithfulness, your broken heart that still sought me. No cry is wasted. No prayer is lost in the wind. What rises with faith returns with an answer. My child, what's coming to your life is the fruit of the seeds you planted in silence. And this harvest season will be sweet, abundant, and unexpected. Comment: even my silent tears were heard by God. Did you know there is an effective method to attract more financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deepest beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It was something that deeply impacted my life, and we would like to invite you to discover this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each of us in a unique and wonderful way. That is why it is important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you want to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing content that inspires and transforms, we invite you to check out our product. The link is available in the first comment so you can discover how this technique can also help on your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We deeply appreciate your trust and support. Beloved child, I know you more than anyone ever will. I formed you, I dreamed you, I chose you. Before any pain touched your heart, my love already surrounded you. Before fear embraced you, my hand was already upon you. Before I formed you in the womb I knew you, and before you were born I sanctified you. Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5, you are not a work of chance. You are purpose. You are called. Even when your faith wavered, even when your heart wanted to run away, I remained with you. I have never stopped being your sustenance, your rock, your light. Do not see yourself by your mistakes or by your falls. See yourself through my eyes, eyes of grace, restoration, and promises. Because those I lift up, no one can bring down. And those I love, no one can separate from my hands. Comment, I am chosen by God, even when the world doubts me. I know that many times you have silently fought against voices that tried to discourage you from within. Dark thoughts, insecurities, old memories that insist on holding you to the past. But today, with authority and tenderness, I declare over your life, enough. Enough of hiding from your own story. Enough of carrying guilt that I have already forgiven. I came to heal what was bleeding in secret. My spirit is touching now areas of your soul you thought would never be restored. I do not reveal the past to condemn you, but to set you free. Because true healing comes with light, and my light is reaching you. Do not fear this process. Do not run from this transformation. New life is waiting for you, hope is being resurrected, promises that will still come true. I am your God, and the last word is always mine, and today, that word is healing. Comment, the light of God enters where pain once ruled. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew chapter 11 verse 28. This invitation is for you, who perhaps now feel exhausted, carrying burdens heavier than your strength. I see every tear you shed, every night where anguish steals your sleep, and every moment your heart fills with doubt and fear. I invite you to let it all go, to lay down the weight that was never meant for you to carry alone. Place in my hands what you can no longer control, because there are victories only won when you allow me to fight for you. You do not have to face life's battles armed only with your own strength. There are wars won on your knees, in prayer, in surrender, in the quiet trust that does not give up even when the path seems uncertain. Today, I tell you, rest. I am taking care. I am working behind the scenes of your story, moving the invisible pieces that will lead you to victory. Nothing is lost. Nothing was in vain. Everything will be used by me, including what caused you pain, including what broke your heart, for a greater purpose, more beautiful than you could ever imagine. Trust me and let me transform your pain into hope, your weakness into strength. Calm your heart, my beloved child. I know exactly what I am doing, even when you cannot see the way ahead. There are promises that seem delayed, that make waiting feel endless, but I assure you, what comes from me never arrives late. Everything has its perfect time, and the time of restoration has come for you. What was taken will be returned with honor and multiplied, what was destroyed will be rebuilt with glory, and what was lost will be replaced by something greater and more wonderful. Not because you deserve it, but because I am good. My love for you goes beyond any human logic. You are my child, and I never abandon a child of mine along the way. I care for you, sustain you, lift you up, and restore you. Even when everything seems to fall apart, I will be by your side, strengthening you to continue. No tear falls without me seeing, no battle is fought without me fighting alongside you. Hold firmly to this promise, I will never leave you alone. My presence is constant, my love is eternal, my hand is always extended to lift you up. So, listen to me carefully, dear child, do not give up now. Do not stop, do not go back. You have come this far for a reason, and this journey has not been in vain. This is the time to see with your own eyes what until now you only believed by faith. New paths are opening before you, new doors are wide open so you can enter with courage and hope. And no matter how difficult the future may seem, I go with you, every step, every decision, every dark night, and every bright morning. You will never be alone again. Always remember, I am with you, every day, until the end of time. And even after the end, I will be your God, your refuge, your eternal Father. I loved you before the beginning, I loved you in the midst of the struggle, and I will love you forever. Today, once again, I come to remind you, you are mine. Trust, surrender, rest, and allow my love to envelop you. Because I am the source of your strength and the reason for your hope. I know you've been carrying a weight that feels unbearable. I know that many times your heart has felt tight, and silent tears have fallen when no one was watching. I have seen each one of them, felt every bit of your pain, and I understand what you have been facing. It was no accident that you've come this far. I never let go of your hand, even when it seemed like the whole world was giving up on you. I held your thoughts, your doubts, and your dreams, even when you yourself couldn't see a way out. I am the God who sustains your steps, even when you don't feel my hands holding you. I have never let go of your story, never let go of your purpose, and I will not let go now. On the contrary, I tell you, prepare yourself. You are entering a new season. The seasons of pain, struggle, and uncertainty do not last forever. I am the God who makes all things new. What once made you tremble with fear and despair will now be the foundation on which I will build something great and eternal. What once broke you will be the solid base that will uphold your faith and your testimony. Imagine with me, my son, a life where you are free. Free from all the worries that weigh on your heart, free from the debts that suffocate your breath, free from the anxiety that steals your sleep and the feeling that everything depends solely on your strength. Imagine an existence where your dreams, which today seem so far away, begin to take shape naturally, where your needs are supplied effortlessly, without depending on anyone's approval or favor, but by my supernatural and abundant provision. This life I propose to you is not an empty wish, not an illusion or a fleeting positive thought. It is a sure promise, backed by my word and my unlimited power. The scarcity you once knew will be only a distant memory, a closed chapter in your story. The fear of tomorrow, economic insecurity, the uncertainty about the future, all of that will be left behind because I am your faithful provider. Whoever trusts in me will never be ashamed. I am by your side, not only in the moments when you feel strong and capable, but especially in the hours when you are weak, tired, even lost. It doesn't matter if you are surrounded by people or if you find yourself alone, I am constant, faithful, and unchanging. Even when your faith wavers, when your courage fails, I remain firm. Today, I ask you to allow me to guide your steps. Do not follow the path of intuition or fleeting emotions that confuse and divert your way. Let me take the helm of your life. Let me open doors that have seemed locked for a long time, break locks that no one has been able to open, and create paths where there seems to be no way out. What seems impossible today will tomorrow be the living testimony of my love and glory in your life. I know you have fought with your own strength, and today I invite you to rest. It is not my desire that you wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion, burning your energy trying to carry alone what I have already planned to carry for you. I want you to flourish in my grace, to live in abundance and fullness, knowing that I am the God who makes a way in the desert, who makes rivers spring up where before there was only dry and arid land. I am the one who brought the people of Israel out of Egypt, not by their own sword, but by my power and my promise. I sustain with my word and transform with my power. I lift the fallen from the dust and give them new life. Never forget, you are not alone. You have never been forgotten or abandoned. Even if many have left you behind, to me you have always been special. I see what no one else sees. I know your heart, your fears, and your deepest hopes. Today, I want to confirm for you that what I have prepared is greater than you can imagine. The future that awaits you is bright and surpasses anything you have lost or left behind. But to enter this new stage, you need to trust. Trust me even when you don't understand the way. Walk by faith and not by what your eyes see. Do not be distracted by doubts or negative thoughts. Do not look back, for I am your present and your future. If you follow me, I will not only heal your vision but open your paths and give you a new perspective, full of hope and free from the fear that paralyzed you for so long. It was not your strength that brought you here, nor your wisdom or strategy. It was my invisible hand that led you every step of the way, even when you thought you were in control. When everything seemed lost, I was working behind the scenes, moving the pieces that your eyes could not see. I know the last seasons have been hard. You felt the ground shake beneath your feet, saw everything around you collapse, and felt the weight of decisions that wore out your soul. You went through the bitterness of abandonment and the coldness of lovelessness, but none of it was in vain. It is all part of the process I am using to form in you a firm heart, an unshakable faith, and a clearer vision of what is to come. You may not understand everything now, but soon you will see that every struggle, every tear, every moment of uncertainty had a purpose, to shape the man you are becoming. And in the midst of every storm, I have been your rock, your silent refuge, your safe shelter. Never doubt that. I know you have fought, tried to control everything, and sought solutions through your own efforts, often reaching the limit of exhaustion and hope. But it is precisely at this point that my strength begins to manifest with greater intensity. I do not need you to have everything under control. What I truly desire is your sincere surrender, a heart willing to trust even when broken. The time has come to learn to rest in me, to stop running without direction, and start walking guided by my hand. Do not compare yourself to others or be discouraged by how slowly time seems to pass. I do not measure your life by the world's standards but cherish every moment you choose to persist. When everything seems too hard, remember you are not alone, and my intervention will be clear at the right time. Stay firm because all you have faced will not be in vain. My grace redeems your tears, and the blessing I prepare for you is not just for yourself but to be a channel of hope and light to many. Trust, because I am the owner of the impossible and the author of your story of victory. Do not expect the world to understand what I am doing in you. Often what I reveal is a secret between us, something only those who walk with me can discern. Even if others judge you or doubt what you hope for, keep your faith strong. Do not place your confidence in what is visible or in human voices, for what I am about to accomplish in your life will be so clear and powerful that no one will be able to deny it. Look to the horizon with hope, even if your heart is weary. Remember, I am the God who never fails, who fulfills his promises, and transforms tears into smiles, pain into victory, despair into hope. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.